Hello, everybody. Hi. My name is Jens. I'm German and I'm South African. So technically, I'm mixed race. They just happen to be the two most racist countries in history. But it ticks a box in my LinkedIn profile. So yeah. I don't know what my parents were thinking though when they emigrated from Germany to South Africa. They're like, oh yeah, we've got a solid foundation in the Holocaust. Now let's sprinkle some apartheid on that bitch. So yeah, like I said, I'm European and African, or African and European. I coined a term for myself. I like to think of myself as being Afropean. The cool thing about being Afropean is I've got a dick like a black man and I can swim. No, I'm just kidding. I can't swim. Can't swim. But it's tough. I mean, there's certain challenges that I face with my heritage. Like, for instance, I can only put deodorant on underneath my left arm. So stand on this side. But it's tough. It's tough growing up in a German household in South Africa, or coming like from these two different cultures, right? Because the South African culture is like pretty chilled and laid back. The German culture, not so much. Yeah. It's like growing up in a Bob Marley song being sung by Rammstein. Yeah. Challenges don't end there though. For instance, when I was still younger, when I was at school, I did a project, and the teacher gave me a gold star. I stood outside school waiting for my mom to pick me up, and she just drove by like I didn't exist. Yeah, growing up in a German household is like very, very strict, yeah? Like the one day my mom was like, Jens Klaus, did you put your shoes away? I said, yes, Mom, I put my shoes away. I beg to differ, my boy. As you can see here, your left shoe is protruding 2.5 millimeters outside of the right shoe. Yeah. Let this be a warning. Yeah. I don't want this kind of behavior anymore, otherwise there will be consequences. Yeah. One day I came home from school, got my report card, end of year report card. I was super happy with it. I gave it to my mom. My mom says to me, Jens Klaus, what is this? So I said, it's a B, Mom. She said, what? I said, it's a B, Mom. She said, sorry. What? I said, it's a B, Mom. She says, do you know what a B stands for? So I said, no, Mom, what does a B stand for? A B stands for Bullscheiße, yeah? A is for Aryan. And B is for Bullscheiße. And if this behavior does not improve, I must remind you that the showers are just over there. How long was the Second World War? 5, 6 years? I lived at home for 18 years. Nobody bought my diary. And Frank. Other challenges with a background like mine, obviously I wasn't born with one, but I was born with two of the sexiest accents in the world combined. Actually had a woman come up to me in a bar once and she's like, oh yeah, I really love your German South African accent. I was like, yep, you're the right kind of drunk for me. But it made me realize, like growing up or living in a city like Amsterdam, right? You've got so many different cultures that certain accents are just sexier than others. Yeah? Like a French accent, for instance. Bonsoir, mademoiselle. Je m'appelle Jean-Claude. Roses are red, violets are blue. I want to have a drink with you. Or a Spanish accent, also very sexy. Buenas noches, señorita. Mi nombre es Juan Claudio. Dance with me. German, on the other hand, not so much. Guten Tag. My name is Jens Klaus. I want to have a drink with you. Yeah? I can just picture the dirty talk, you know, just before sexy time. Gunther standing there in his white vest and his white underpants, his white socks and his Birkenstocks. Yeah? Oh yeah, baby. You want to have a little bit of the Gunther love, yeah? You want to make a little bit sexy time with Gunther, yeah? Do you want to cuddle my knödel? Or do you want to sizzle my schnitzel? Maybe, just maybe I can stuff your strudel, baby. I married a French woman. I know it's like going, yeah. I'm married to a French woman, and when we first started dating, I was quite nervous, right? Because, you know, the stereotypes about French people and them being like all sexy and stuff. So when we first started dating, I started doing penis exercises. Yeah, because I heard the French like le coq sportif. So good. But I don't know how you guys, I mean, Corona's been a while back now. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm glad that it kind of happened, right? Because it sounds weird, but listen to my justification. Because it gave us the opportunity, or it kind of accelerated the opportunity to work from home, right? You know? And my wife and I, we've been together for over 20 years. We've been together for 22 years. And we've got 2 kids, teenage kids. You know, so for us, the opportunity to work at home gave us the opportunity to have a little bit of sexy time, yeah? A little bit of kissy, sexy time, yeah? So it's great. And I was working downstairs the one day and working on doing like some kind of Excel spreadsheet. And my wife walks into the room and she's doing the naked challenge. Do you guys know what the naked challenge is? Yeah, no? Okay, so quick explanation. Naked challenge, your partner walks into the room with a towel around them and they're naked underneath, hence the name, right? So basically they walk into the room, they drop the towel, they're naked, and your reaction kind of determines what's going to happen in the next, let's be a bit generous, 30 minutes. Yeah? So anyway, I'm sitting there working on my Excel spreadsheet. My wife walks into the room, towel around her. She drops the towel. I'm like, damn. And I look at my computer and I'm like, spread sheets or spread legs under the sheets? So we went for the second option. Had a little bit kissy, sexy time. And I was like, yeah, that was really awesome. A couple of days later, I thought to myself, anything she can do, I can do better, right? So she's standing up, she's upstairs in her office, she's like working away, or she's on her computer. I'm downstairs and I get undressed. There's some music playing and I start walking up the stairs like a little bit slowly. The music's covering the creaking on the stairs. And she's facing her computer screen, which is like facing the window. And I stand in the doorway and I start swinging my dick. Because I've realized, like, after 20 years of being together with somebody, I know what women want. And it's not sexy time with Gunther, nein. It's a swinging dick. Or as I like to call it, the pendulum of pleasure. So there I am swinging my dick, and because I'm classy, I'm doing it to the beat of the music as well. Because I'm African, it's like, Anyway, I say to my wife, I say, baby, She's facing away. I said, baby, do you want to fuck? She turns around and she's crying. And I'm like, oh shit, I can't even sexually harass my own wife anymore, you know? But it turns out she was watching a live stream of her uncle's funeral. I'm like, oh fuck, okay, I'm not gonna do that again. Mostly because she only had one uncle. So we came up with a signal, right? So I got her one of these bells, you know, the bells that they have at hotels where you go ding, 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 with sexy time written on it. So that whenever she wants to have sexy time, she can just ring the bell and I know. So I'll be like downstairs, she rings the bell, I'm like, ooh, sexy time, getting undressed, running up the stairs, like sexy time. Well, I'll be outside working out in the garden, she rings the bell, ding, ding, ding. I'm like, huh? Sexy time. Running up the stairs. Or I'll be in the kitchen making lunch, she rings the bell. And the problem was, like, I got conditioned, you know, like Pavlov's dogs, you know? Pavlov rang the bell, the dogs get to eat. My wife rings the bell, I get to, yeah. The problem now is, though, when I walk down the streets of Amsterdam and there's a woman riding a bicycle and she rings her bell, I'm like, oh, sexy time. The DHL guy, he just knocks on the door now. He doesn't ring the bell anymore. My name is Jens Rabiega. You guys have been absolutely awesome. I love Jägermeister, in case anybody cares. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Thanks a lot, Vilnius.